Oh yeah, boys and girls, we're gonna be doing some testing today. Not just some testing, or some reviewing too on a new machine. My buddies at Third Coast Off-Road, same place I get all my suspension work done. They do general maintenance also, got a link in the description for them. They just got the new CFMOTO Z10, the turbo. And the 26 Pro R from Bob's Cycle, same place I get all my machines because they got the best deals, is what I'm going to use to kind of compare it against. In my fleet of vehicles, this is the closest thing I have to do a comparison to it. Is the CFMOTO Z10 competition for a Pro R? In my opinion, no. This thing is a lot more expensive. It's 225 horsepower. A Z10, I think you can get just for around 20K, maybe a little bit more. It's only 154 horsepower, I believe. So it's quite a difference. But this is the best I got when you can get an idea of what it's capable of. In my opinion, probably a Z10 is going against mostly NA cars, XP1000, stuff like that. Seems to be a bit closer. But who knows? I could be wrong. That's why we're going to go do some testing. It's a little bit of bro science. Yes, I'm using the trailer that one of you guys won. My enclosed trailer is full of stuff. So I'm going to borrow it for now. If you didn't catch the last episode, I picked up my new truck, a 26 Ram. Picked it up from Champion Dealership. If you guys are looking for a used or new vehicle, highly recommend them. I got a smoking deal on this sucker, and I've been loving it. Still have not come up with an official name for this thing. Right now, the leader is the Meg. It kind of has like a blue shark color going on here. And I recently watched that crappy movie, so it's kind of sticking out in my head. But Bart will do. Let's get this show on the road. Dang, son. That's what we're here to test drive today. The new CFMOTO Z10 Turbo. So we're here at, what is this, Third Coast Proving Grounds? What do we call this place?
Third Coast Off-Road Proving Grounds.
Yeah, 400 acres, so legit. Got tons of area to explore around here, and they just picked up the Z10, and we're gonna get to try it out today. They don't have much time behind it. I have zero.
It's got 77 miles on it so far, and that's Charlie ripping around here, just trying to get her broke in. So.
But I also brought my bone stock Pro R. There ain't one thing done to this thing, so we can do a little bit of comparison. That's a $20,000 turbo machine, 154 horsepower.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. This is 225 horsepower, and it's about $40,000, so double the price. Definitely two different class of vehicles, but we get a little bit of an idea. I mean, if this thing can do anything that can, pretty impressive. So we got a 4-seater Pro XP that we can also compare to it. Lots of comparisons today and breaking down the new CFMOTO. And these guys are also going to be doing a full build on this thing. So check out their socials. I'll have a link in the description for them. And they're going to be going, what, tuning it, doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, everything. We're actually be working with MTS, helping them out with testing for the valving. So that's going to be really cool. We got a lot of stuff going for that thing.
And like I said in the beginning of the video, guys, if you guys want some badass suspension work, these are your guys. Third Coast. Again, link in the description. All right, let's go over this CFMOTO. She's running 30-inch ITP Terra hooks right from the factory. That's kind of cool. And smaller tire, but this thing ain't like a Pro R where you really want to go throw 35s on it. Tie rods, super beefy on it. Very impressed by that. Similar shocks as to a Pro XP. It is live valve. Looks like they got about a 4,500 pound winch on it. The styling, very X3-ish in my eyes a little bit. The shocks do come with wear sleeves, which most side-by-sides don't. Like on the Polaris's, I'm pretty sure Pro R's are the only one that have it, and it's only in the rear. No bead locks, not a big deal though. Polaris just started doing that. Frame is almost kind of like a tree kicker. That's interesting. The doors, they open up here, but it's like a regular door, so that takes forever to get used to. I prefer my doors to open like this, but I would rather have the latch back here like a normal vehicle. Oh. The seats are pretty freaking comfortable, and it's roomy in here. Like, I don't know if this is all the way back or not. Yep, this is all the way back. This is definitely roomy in here. The seat material, it's kind of like a jet ski. Damn, seats are very impressive though. They're very comfortable. Switches, this thing feels almost like an F1 car in here to a degree. with the way the switches look and everything. Drive mode, start button on here. Wow, it's literally on the wheel, the start button is. And it's a key fob?
Like a Ferrari.
It is like a Ferrari. Okay, that's kind of cool. You got a big giant screen on here. You said it has CarPlay, right? Yep, so you can connect it, but there is no speakers. It is already pre-wired though. So you can just buy it, already hook it up. It's probably a simple process. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not good at wiring, don't trust me. I have 0 drive time in this, so we haven't got to that point. So far, I like what I see. Again, also $20,000 vehicle. Half the price of a Pro R, it's a big difference. So in the back, 2 radius rods, and then you got your tow bar, kind of like a Pro R, going on right here. It's a different setup than anything I've seen. It kind of almost reminds me of like a Honda Talon degree, I believe. I could be wrong. Absolutely negative trunk space. Very similar to the new Pro R Boost. The exhaust, apparently there's claims on the internet that if you get, is it the CFMOTO exhaust or what brand is it per se? Any brand?
So I've seen it from RPM and Bikeman, and I think there's one more that's making that type of claim.
Okay. So there's aftermarket exhaust companies out there claiming that they're getting about a 40 horsepower gain changing out the stock exhaust. Third Coast Offroad is actually going to test that theory. They're going to change out the exhaust. They're going to dyno before and after. So stay tuned to their page. Rear mounted radiator and intercooler. That's badass. Something that Polaris just did with the Pro R Boost. And similar scoop system to that and the Maverick R. That's about the basics of this vehicle. Next thing to do is start driving it and comparing it to other rigs. Like we said, we got a Pro XP here. It is a 4-seater, but it's a very similar style vehicle to this compared to the Pro R. But more the merrier, why not? All right, gonna go in my first ride in the CFMOTO. Go back to that screen real quick though. I want to kind of show that off. So is that your different like suspension stuff?
Yeah, so you got throttle and then you got suspension. So like right now we got suspension firm, and then here we'll go to sport.
Okay, so it's just like the Pro R basically. That's badass. These trails out here are wicked, dude. Nice job. And the signage, very nice.
So we're getting our ass kicked. Let's soften it up a little bit.
All right, so he's switching up the suspension right now.
That's way
better. Yeah, that's way better. Bro, you got a freaking scenic overlook. What? This is sick.
How you like that?
That is awesome. They're trying to get me to have an event here. It might have to be something we have to think about for the future.
High to reverse, dude.
The shifter works real smooth.
Yeah.
And it's gated right off the bat.
Yeah, dude, I'm digging it.
Here, pop her back in reverse. One thing I've noticed, the screen for the back, maybe it's a little dusty, but it's definitely not super clear like some of the new machines. But you're nitpicking at this point. I love the switches. They do look cool and racy. All right, he's got a drag strip even on his property, so we're gonna start from a dig here.
All right, here we go. We're in 4-wheel drive. Here, we'll even add the lock to it.
All right, I like it.
All right, game on.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Did it call that out on you?
It did. It just pulled power.
Do you think it was because it was belt slippage? Does it have like some sort of protection?
I don't know what it just did.
Should we try again?
Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna try again.
I don't like it.
It doesn't. It doesn't want. Does it not want you to freaking race with it locked in?
Maybe. So unlocking the front end.
All right, we're unlocked. Let's try this again.
No. Interesting.
I have no idea what that just did.
It's like a safety feature. I think it's almost like it's realizing the tires want to spin in that sand and it's trying to save itself.
Yeah, dude, I guess as good as me.
That's crazy. What happens if you take it out of 4? Oh, I did it that time. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
It did it that time though.
Yeah, I wonder if the diff was still locked in. It didn't unlock. I wonder if it will let you launch it with the diff locked.
It almost seems like the way it is.
I think that's what's going on.
I think so too.
Did you just lose your hat?
I did lose my hat. It's back there.
Or like X3. Kind of like if they had a baby.
Yeah, X3 and a Pro XP had a baby. This thing look. Yeah, in China, this is what it would get.
Here, look at there's the backup.
Oh, the backup lights.
It's got real backup lights on it.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I like that. All right, my turn. I'm gonna take this thing for a spin. See how she goes.
I know it.
We're still just talking about the power compared to Pro R. I mean, Pro R's got excess power. It's flat on the table there. This is a great entry vehicle. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, sweet, dude.
Pretty wild.
All right, that was my first mini rip on this thing. I gotta say, I'm impressed. For what you're paying, it's a pretty good side-by-side from what that little rip gave me. I mean, it's got power, you can shred around, the suspension's comfortable. I mean, is there room for improvement for everything? Hell yeah. I mean, even a brand new Pro R is the same way though. It definitely could use some MTS valving on there. Some of those chatters and the slow mid speeds, yeah, you can feel it in there a bit. For a little bit of comparison, we're gonna hop into this Pro XP. Yes, it's got aftermarket parts on it, but it is the closest thing we got to compare to this thing. Yeah, there's a big difference.
The power's more linear.
Power's more linear, the ride's a lot softer. I will say it does almost feel a little doggier off the rip compared to the other one. A lot more weight in this.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw this sucker into sport.
Dude, it's already getting hot in here.
It is actually. I will say even the seating position though, I didn't really realize how much it was like an X3 in that thing.
Yeah.
You're really laying down. Suspension's a lot better, feels plush. The steering's a little bit better, it doesn't push quite as much either.
Yeah, it's more predictable.
Yeah, not a direct comparison for the CFMO, but it's, like I said, the closest we got here. The suspension in this definitely feels better. Turning feels better. Power's more linear. The one thing though, is it got hot as hell in there in about 2 seconds. I'm actually sweating my ass off. CFMOTO never got like that. That is a huge plus on this thing's part. That rear mounted radiator and intercooler does make a big difference. All right, the Z10 is out of gas, so we're waiting for gas. I'm gonna go take the 26 Pro R out here and feel how this does. I mean, drove the Z10 Pro XP. Let's see what the top of the line Polaris can do, which I can already tell you, just sitting in it. There's a reason why it's double the price. I mean, we got cooled and heated seats. We got this giant screen, and a badass stereo system that is already in here. You want your heated, cooled seat on?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that feels good, dude. I won't say that was a big mess up on my part, but I was going way faster than any of the other machines were. Ah, dude, you hop in this? I don't know, it's hard to progress. I get it, it's a starter vehicle. It's not maybe meant for me per se, for what I like to do. God damn, this dude's Pro R. I mean, it's freaking nice, dude. You don't feel any of these bumps or anything, and it's got plenty of power. Yep, it's pretty fun in this thing. I don't know, man. I'm talking about 75 more horsepower, lot more suspension travel. Yeah, I say this vehicle is not a good comparison thing for that machine. That Pro R speed's definitely a better suited comparison. This track out here is awesome. Very, very fun. One of the other things I've noticed now, being back in my Pro R to the CFMOTO, no reverse camera or anything, and you can't see crap in that thing. High speed, not worried, nobody else is out here, directional trails, hard to beat. Were you in 4? Yeah, damn it. I got smoked, I was in 2.
Don't worry, I already deleted that one.
Yeah. Thanks. That was a 2-wheel drive. Let's try 4 this time.
Oh, what are you thinking?
I wasn't thinking. That thing's pretty light, but this still does have like 75 more horsepower. That's wild. We're gonna do another one, heads up. CFMOTO, stock Z10 versus stock 26 Pro R.
could feel it when I launched it. She was slipping. It stinks bad right now. Still, it was close on the big end.
Thank God I won the third one. That would have looked terrible. But it just shows you how impressive that little machine is. This is heavy. He did slip belt, I think, on that last race, and I could smell it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, what can you say about it, man? We don't know longevity. That's a big question that's unanswered. Don't know what the longevity it is. And I know this thing will last. My 21 Pro R, it's going to one of you guys, and that thing's a monster. It's still kicking, and it's got all the ponies built to the gills. Stock Pro R versus CFMOTO though, surprising. That's what I got to say about that.
Worth it? Worth 20K?
Is it worth it? I think it is. If you're a beginner, I think you trying to get into the side-by-side market, I would definitely recommend the vehicle, especially if it's in your price point, because I mean, this is an expensive vehicle. If you do want to save some money and you are looking for a Polaris or Can-Am Bob Cycle, that's the best place to go, right in Ohio. Cheapest prices in the country. Hit them up.
You up his drag strip.
I did. I thought about that after I did it. I'm sorry. I realized I was up your drag strip as I did it. It was cool though. I still love my Pro R, even though that CFMOTO almost beat me. It rides too damn good. Okay, the freaking heating up in the cab, this Pro R is 10 times better than the Pro XP. It doesn't get nearly as hot in here. You also do have whatever vented seats and open vents down here, so there's a couple pros of that. So that's basically a wrap, guys. I'm going to include one more thing. This actually has a 1-year factory warranty, so that is something to take into account. And these boys might have to hit them up because kind of smoked the belts. He's a little irky jerky at the moment. Here's the other thing, trying to find a belt for it. No other aftermarket company has that yet. That's something about newer models. I mean, even players will have that hard time finding parts at first. But say once these are out there and everything, you're in Moab or something like that, you break a front axle, whatever it may be, it is a lot harder to find parts for this, Kawasaki, even Can-Am. That is the one nice thing about Polaris. Their parts are everywhere. It's a very common vehicle. But that is a wrap, boys and girls. Stay tuned. We got tons of stuff coming up, and I'm going to be announcing the winner of Operation Freedom Red, White, and Roost Labor Day. Follow me on not social media. Do follow me on all my socials, but follow me on Facebook because I will be doing a live feed of it. We'll see if the guy picks up quicker than the last winner, Kevin Young. And that is a wrap, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.